Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I'm going to talk to you about smoothies. What do you put in a smoothie? Now this is a very general video to help you kind of simplify the process of making a simple smoothie that you are consuming in your day for various reasons. You could be having a smoothie to either substitute or replace a meal because you are rushed, you're on the go, whether it could be breakfast or lunchtime. Some people have smoothies right after they train. That's kind of my thing. That's my big thing because I generally train and then either I'm working or I'm running chores. So I use the smoothie as a quick way to replenish my body and I can keep going and then I'm not like, oh my God, I really want a Big Mac. Fun fact, when I volunteered at the Sydney Olympics, because the Olympics are sponsored by McDonald's, we got like coupons to have like free Big Macs and I ate so many Big Macs at that time that when I came back to school, all my teachers were like,
you look very, healthy,
and I did. I ate a lot of Big Macs for like 3 weeks. 3 weeks? Yeah. Lastly, smoothies are also really good if you're trying to bulk up and you're eating your meals, but then you want to pack in even more calories and you don't know how to do it. So a smoothie is a really efficient way to do that without actually having to sit down and eat a meal. And it's also giving you the ability to eat something maybe or consume something that might be sweeter, especially if you have a sweet tooth. So the good thing with smoothies is you can actually personalize them to the kind of flavor that you like. So if you like sweet stuff, you can make like chocolate smoothies. If you like more savory things, you can have green smoothies. Green smoothies, again though, I will say I would avoid if you are suffering with hypothyroidism because a lot of green leafy vegetables are cruciferous in nature and that's actually more disastrous for your body than it does good. So stick with getting your fiber and nutrition from mostly vegetables, or you can have stuff like oats or quinoa. What do you need to make the perfect smoothie? So you basically need to make sure you're getting all of your macros in your smoothie, which is your carbohydrate, your protein, and your fat. Ideally, you want to have all three things because they work really well together, and carbohydrates can help your body to metabolize proteins, and then the fats are just good to help your body overall increase its metabolism. It helps your body to feel fuller. So the three things work really well together. If you are tracking your macros or you are like, keeping tabs on how much you're eating, this is also a really good way to make sure you are planning your smoothies properly, okay? So your carbohydrates will be based on the amount of energy that you need. So if you are working in a job where there's a lot of physical labor, or you're doing a lot of heavy lifting, you're like flipping tires and deadlifting cars, or you're lifting for 1 RMs, your body's requirement for carbohydrates is going to be relatively higher. Whereas if you are just like doing steady rate cardio, watching chick flicks on your iPad, or you're just doing like Pilates or yoga, your body's requirement for carbs is not going to be as high. Not to mention if, with COVID currently, the most amount of physical activity you're doing is like walking from the kitchen counter to the dining table, which is your office. You don't need to have high carb smoothies. Now, protein is something we all want to pack into our smoothies. They're good for like replenishing our bodies after our workout. It's good to help build lean muscle. It's really good for your metabolism. Like protein overall just packs in so much benefit. But like I said, again, some proteins don't metabolize well in the body. So adding that fiber from fruits or vegetables or even grains like oats or quinoa can be really good. I get most of my protein directly from just protein powder, but a lot of sources of carbohydrates as well as fats are also really good sources of protein. So this is where reading this little label, the nutrition label, comes in handy. So for example, 1 tablespoon of almond butter has 3 grams of protein and 8 grams of fat. So you're getting 3 grams of protein per 15 grams of serving, which is really good. And then you have oats, which also have like a high amount of protein in them. So if you don't want to use protein powder, just make sure you're reading the labels and understanding what you're doing. You don't necessarily have to like, you know, track your calories or anything like that, but it can be beneficial in the beginning, but you have to decide that. But it still helps you to understand the back of like reading the nutrition label to know what you're doing. And then last but not least, we have your fats. Like I said, fats are just really, really good. The good thing about fats is that a little bit goes a long way. So you can throw in like 1 tablespoon of a nut butter, or you can use half an avocado, add some chia seeds, flax seeds. Just small quantities of these items will go a really, really long way. Now the good thing is that fats actually help your body to metabolize fat, but like good fats, like not like lard or, you know, fried food. I mean, this coming from the girl who just told you that she ate like Big Macs every day for like 3 weeks in 2000, the year 2000, 20 years ago. I'm so old. What I have created for you guys is a smoothie list, and I've broken down various smoothie ingredients for you by carbs, proteins, and fats. And you can pick and choose from each of these like items and create the sort of smoothie that you like. Additionally, I have included a couple of recipes, I suppose, of some sample smoothies that you can try out if you're still feeling completely lost, and help you create a little bit more of an understanding within what you need to do or what you can put in to create smoothies, and realize that they're actually tasting really, really fucking good. Oh, one thing I wanted to say is some people might ask, what like base should you use when you make a smoothie? You can use water. That's generally what I do, or I do half water, half almond milk, or as this box says, almond beverage. Come on, look at the almond beverage. You can really use any kind of milk, but remember that the sort of milk that you use will also alter the amount of macros you're getting in your smoothie. So if you're having a high carb milk, like I think oat milk is relatively higher in carbohydrates, but then you can have like other kinds of like milk, like coconut milk, soy milk, cashew milk, whatever that might be. But again, you will have to remember soy is something to avoid with hypothyroidism. I have kind of highlighted the items to avoid if you have hypothyroidism in this list as well, because it's something I dealt with personally. So you are more than welcome to kind of use that to help guide you a little bit. Okay. If you don't have any kind of lactose intolerance, you can obviously use milk. Otherwise, just know that the smoothie is going to go out as quickly as it went in, and that's not going to do anything. Seriously. It's just in and out, in and out. Is that why it's called In-N-Out Burger? Because it just like it's so I think that's everything. I'm actually just about to make a smoothie for myself. I was going to do like a whole demo, but then I was like, screw it, I'm just gonna talk, because I have been trying to film this video for this is my 4th day trying to film this video, and I don't even know why it was not working out, but I feel so good about this one. This is gonna be it. I'm gonna call this final video smoothie on my computer. That's right. That's what I'm gonna list it as. Hey, did I tell you how you can get the smoothie list?
No.
If you want the smoothie list with the sample smoothie recipes, all you gotta do is follow me on Instagram at xshibax. It's so easy. Slide into my DMs and just send me a quick message like, hey girl, can you please send me the smoothie list, and include your email address, and I will send it to you in about 2 to 3 like business days, because I don't check my inbox every single day. And that's about it. And then make sure you tag me in the smoothies that you make. Keep me posted with what you're doing, and let me know if you have any other questions. Until next time, think strong always, and I'll talk to you again very, very soon. Bye.